Hey everybody. We have been, Brad Huisken and I have been working on a management master course that really fits your needs and does what you want it to do. We went through a master course here this last winter and it was pretty good. But what it was a video that was sent to the managers every week. Then we'd talk about the video via a Zoom meeting, and we found that course, while effective, wasn't as effective as it could be. And here's why. Because if your managers simply have to watch a video every week and there's no accountability or there's no reporting, the course is basically like a good sermon, you know. Hey, so anyway, Brad Huisken and I have taken that first kind of management master course and talked to a lot of jewelers, talked to a lot of people to ask, what do you want? What do you want your manager to learn? What do you want them to come out of this course with? And so we've kind of threw it in a blender and have come up with the new management master course. Brad and I wanted to give you something that's meaty and that gives you an amazing value. So here it is. I'm just going to kind of go through my notes on our brand new management master course. And my goal is that you come out of this with your manager having an amazing ability to manage your team, to grow your team, to grow your sales, and for you as an owner to kind of sit back and not totally check out, but just be able to relax a little bit knowing that you don't have to work in your business every single day, that you're not in charge of changing every single Maurice Lacroix watch battery because your staff can't do it and your manager doesn't train them. So let's get going on this. Here are some of the details. Number one, we're looking to start this August, right in the beginning of August, okay? That way, and the reason we want to start at the beginning of August is because it is a 20-week course. Why is it a 20-week course? People do not learn well by sitting in a room, in a chair, in an air-conditioned conference room in Vegas or wherever, thinking about what's going on outside, wondering what's going on at home with the kids and things like that. They don't learn well with what I call the tsunami approach to learning. This has to be ongoing, it has to be frequent, and so it's a 20-week course. And again, the reason for that 20-week course is so that we talk about a thing, they go and practice it, they nail it, they report, okay? Because we're going to have shared documents, shared reporting, so that owners and managers are all going to be able to see what they're doing every single week. This I got a lot from Jeff Samuels, my buddy over in, I think he's in Virginia. He said, we want to be able to see what they're doing, what they're learning. I want some accountability. So we're giving them some accountability. There's online tracking through Google Docs. We're going to set up some Google Docs and some Google spreadsheets and homework. Okay. Let's see, here's some of the things that we're going to cover in this course. And again, we've learned a lot from the first course that we did of what people want to see. So this is just a small chunk, but we're going to set up store non-negotiables. Okay, we're going to set up sales non-negotiables. We're going to set up customer service standards or non-negotiables and operations non-negotiables. Okay, so we're going to be working on those for your team. So when you're done with this, you're going to come up with a set of things that your people do with every single customer. Now, Julie Francois is watching, and Julie and Scott have an amazing set of non-negotiables that they do with every single customer, every single time, no questions asked. So, and I think Julie can attest to that, how amazing that is for your team. Again, you as an owner can sit back and relax a little bit, and knowing that you can drive away from your store, go golfing, go fishing, go hunting, Go on vacation and know that your store is going to be run right, okay? So I got off track a little bit, but non-negotiables. Tracking closing ratios, okay? That's another thing Julie and Scott do really, really well. They've got a daily activity report, and I'm not going to share with you all their secrets because it's proprietary, and they do what they do well because they're passionate about it. But we're going to teach you guys how to have your team looking daily at the kind of reports and things that are important for them. How many sales did we close? What was our closing ratio? What did people come in for? Things like that. Now, I know everybody's going to pipe in and say, yeah, but the Edge gives me all that. I have not found a thing on any software program out there ever that gives you the kind of tracking ability that you as a human being and a team can do and are aware of and looking at every day. Okay, that's the other thing too. If we automate the heck out of this, we're probably not going to look at those reports. So we're going to look at closing ratios. We got several meetings, several training sessions on management principles. Okay, management principles. Wilson, you need to be a part of this because you're starting your new store. All right, so you need to be a part of this management master course. A weekly. Here's the deal. It's going to be a weekly 30-minute meeting. It's a Zoom interactive meeting. It's not going to be a video. Again, we found that videos are too passive, and videos allow us to kind of check out a little bit, okay? And also, videos, let's face it, for me and Brad Huisken, videos are easy to produce one time, and then we can kind of sell that package. It doesn't work well that way. We need that interactivity. We need the questions all the time. So I thought, how can we do this? So it's going to have to be a half an hour that we take out of our week as managers, and we shut the door to our office and we get right in and how do I make this go away? All right, get right in and answer questions and be interactive about this, okay? So it's a 30-minute Zoom meeting. We are going to record those, so if somebody has a funeral or something they have to go to, they can watch it. But still, there's going to be the interactivity that's needed and accountability with Google Docs. Okay. Next, let's see. We're going to learn about effective meetings. Okay, effective meetings. Now, why are effective meetings important? It's communication. It's communication 101. And that is, we're going to learn how to have great store meetings. We're going to learn how to have, managers are going to learn how to have great one-on-one meetings, okay, and coaching sessions. Now, I think it's fair to say that most managers of stores that may be watching this video are managers by walking around or don't have a plan on any given day. Okay, the most plan that I've seen most people have is maybe they have a store goal, but maybe that store goal is for the month. They don't know what they have to do for the day. So your managers are going to have a plan, and that's probably the most beautiful thing as a manager and an owner is they're going to come out of this with a plan on how to work great store meetings and coaching sessions. The reason I bring up the coaching sessions is because how many managers are really ever coachers? How many managers sit and watch sales presentations or are aware of what's really going on the sales floor? Not a lot. And you know why? Because they have to be salespeople too. How can somebody effectively manage a store if they have to be salespeople too? Okay? Now, I get it. Listen, don't start writing me letters and emailing me. I get that managers should have a sales goal and they should be selling. But this program, this course, is going to give them a really nice summary and a way for them to schedule and manage their time so that they can work management and then they can still have their sales and they can be out on the floor selling, okay? And a lot of this is just teaching them to be out on the floor, what to look for, and then how to coach, all right? So that's the Management Master Course. Now, how much are we charging for this? We're charging $29.95 for one store, okay? So that's $3,000 for one store, and then if you have multiple stores and you want your managers involved, it's $14.95, so it's half price each additional store. Now we're comparing this to a lot of the stuff that we've seen out there that is, well, probably pretty pricey. And then we've added the element of weekly accountability via shared documents with management as well. And this is actually going to be, it's going to be a little bit, quite a bit more involvement on Brad and I's standpoint from our, so basically what we're doing is we turn into your coach, your management coach for 20 weeks with this program. So given that, looking at that, we thought that's a fair price. In fact, it should be a no-brainer price. Now, if you look at a lot of sales trainers out there, they will say, hey, how many diamonds are you going to sell? Okay, $29.95. If you were going to sell a diamond, would you make $3,000 on a diamond? Okay, will this course help you sell one diamond to pay for this course? Yes, the answer is yes. My goodness, and it's like anything that we attend. We get one idea out of it, and I tell a lot of people that do this, that have done this course in the last, if they just do one of the 20 things that we're going to teach them to do, one of those things, this course is going to pay for itself over and over again. So when you're done, you're going to have a management plan of attack, no more operations and no more management like a pinball machine bouncing around, reacting to the day. And that's frankly, that's what retail is. So this course is going to allow them to put a structure and allow them for the chaos can fill in between the things that they're goaling and to do. What is Wilson saying? Hey, Megan, Wilson sign up for this, okay? Megan, have Kara sign up for this course, okay? So at the end, management plan of attack, no more pinball operations. Owners, you guys are going to be able to relax, like I said. You're going to be able to know that your store is being run well and managed well, okay? And even if you're an owner, manager, and you don't have a manager, this course is going to allow you to be able to compartmentalize management activities that really are best practices, and it's going to allow you to feel a lot better, like I said, when you walk out that door to go golfing or vacation, or just to not live in your store 24/7 and have to deal with every single customer because your salespeople don't know how to change a watch battery or a flex band, okay? Right? Megan, ask Jason about the flex band thing, okay? And then, so yes, you're going to be tracking your success and you're going to have success. You're going to see growth. You're going to see growth in your team. You're going to see growth in your sales. You're going to see growth in happiness and culture in your store. There's something about a store with no management plan. It's chaos. People, and it's something running the ship, or whatever. I can't think of the saying right now, okay? There's too many cooks in the kitchen, or there's chaos. Nobody's running the place. You're going to have a plan for management. You're going to have a plan for growth, okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you this story. Back in 1997, I was looking out the window at the jewelry store, and I was wondering, what's going on? I've got two cars in my parking lot. I've got one of them is here looking at estate jewelry, and that person's not going to buy. And the other person's here for a retipping, okay? It was something really simple like that. And then I went down the road to the new guy in town who was all over the radio and marketing like crazy and doing great stuff. And I think I counted, and I'm not exaggerating, I counted around 12 or 13 cars in the parking lot. Are you kidding me? Now, and it wasn't staff, because I walked in. And I walked in and I met with the manager. I saw the manager, and he used to be our Citizen Watch rep. And learning about the management system and the marketing system. Okay? And I'll tell you what, those two things, learning how to manage our store, learning how to manage our inventory and our people and set goals. Here's what happened. Here's what came of that. I started, and this is what happens when you get your team on a good management plan. Okay? And I know 100 people right now that could say this is absolutely true. I came into the store my first day at the jewelry store, and I noticed 3 people were off the schedule. And I said, why are they off the schedule? Well, because they are going to Hawaii. And I said, why are they going to Hawaii? And they said, because we hit our big goal. And our big goal was $1 million. At first, when we hit $1 million, everybody gets to go to Hawaii. I said, well, I want to go to Hawaii next year. And they said, okay, well, let's hit $2 million. Well, with a plan, we put a plan in place, and we grew 100% in one stinking year. Are you kidding me? But that is going from non-management and chaos, running around like a pinball machine. And the goal of the manager at the time was to do the schedule, okay? Nothing else. Maybe post a few things or run a store meeting or something like that. So anyhow, we just put a huge focus on managing and marketing. And so that's exactly why I want to help you guys do exactly what we did. I want to help you guys grow your team. I want to help you as an owner be able to enjoy life and go play with your kids and your dog and go for walks and have quality of life in your store instead of your store running you. So you're going to get the best out of your manager, best out of your management style. Their management style is going to improve hugely, I guarantee it. And they'll be able to get the best out of your team. Now, I forgot to mention the great. Also, the best thing about this is your manager is going to be on a course. So your manager is going to be following kind of here's what we're doing. But we need to have your store have buy-in as well. So you're going to get the equivalent jewelry store training video so that you can show the team. So the manager isn't this walking out of their office going, hey, here's a new way we're going to be doing things. No, the jewelry store training video is me and sometimes Brad talking to your team, telling them that this is why this is important. And this makes the implementation job for your manager a whole lot easier. If it's one question that I get often, it is, Jimmy, can you find me a good manager? Well, odds are there's a good manager right on your staff right now. They just haven't been given the tools to be a great manager. So, all right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and post this on YouTube and I'll post this again on my Jewelry Store Training Facebook channel. If you guys have any questions, please give me a call. But we want to get this started the beginning of August, so please let me know ASAP. I need to know how many people are going to be involved. So, anyhow, that's it. All right, Management Master Course. Sign up. Love you guys. See you later. I think I'm going to finish now.